Hi guys, I'm making this video for my potential new coaches from the UK in the autumn of 2016, but this video is really for anyone. Just wanted to give it some context in case you're seeing it later on YouTube that things may have changed. But as of today, I wanted to go over how to decide whether to set up a business page on Facebook for your coaching business or whether to just use your profile. So there's really pros and cons to both, and I am not going to tell you exactly what to do. I'm going to set out the pros and cons and you'll have to decide for yourself. So the first first and foremost reason to set up a business page is that you can't do Facebook ads without one. So right now, if you are not sure if you ever would invest money in Facebook ads for your business, maybe that's really not a very persuasive argument in favor of setting up a business page. But just know that if the time comes when you want to use Facebook ads to reach out to more people, to grow your network and reach more people in your target market, you are going to need to have a business page. I set up my business page right at the beginning of my coaching business because I just felt like it looked more professional than running a business for my profile. And, I wanted to have that page where I can refer people to and show them that I have a business. And there's a public page that they can follow me on whether or not we've ever met in real life. And, mine is called Living Vibrantly. It does not have my name in it. I'm definitely the exception when it comes to that. Most coaches honestly just use their names, and maybe it even works better. I guess I'm just kind of stubborn and I have this kind of mental idea that I wanted to have a business name that's different from my personal name. But I will say that the majority of coaches just use their name and the public figure category for their business page. Now, the other argument in favor of primarily using your business page is, first there's privacy, right? That, if maybe you don't want to be friends with strangers on your profile and have them, see things about your family and stuff. But honestly, this business is such a relationship-based business that I kind of threw that out the window a long time ago. And, as a coach, as you're building relationships with your customers, as you're building friendships with your team, you really do need to be friends with them on Facebook and have them be able to get to know you that way. So basically, I am pretty liberal with my friend requests. I've sent a lot of you a friend request, and I basically don't post anything at all on Facebook that I'm not comfortable with it being more or less public knowledge. Yeah, I'm not in my 20s anymore. I'm not, there's no pictures of me, doing a keg stand. If you know what that is. I don't know if they do that in the UK. It's where you go upside down and drink beer out of a keg. Anyways, I'm not doing that anymore. Not that I really ever did it very often, but that kind of division between personal and professional life, like Facebook for me kind of became a business tool from the time that I started my business. And then the last reason to have a business page is that you're really not supposed to run a business from your profile. And there have been people that have had their profiles canceled because of that, just totally locked and shut down. There are Beachbody coaches who have had that happen to them. I haven't heard about it in a while. It happened to a few people about, I think, 2 years ago. And it was super scary. I've been kind of from that time, I really stopped posting on my profile anything related to my business other than to what's called breadcrumbing, which is hey, I just posted about my new program. Go check it out at Living Vibrantly. I would post something like that on my profile, little breadcrumbs to make people go over to my Living Vibrantly business page. But those are all the reasons that I have a business page. Now, I will say the big thing in favor of posting business-related content on your profile page is personal profiles have much better reach. You're going to get a lot more people to see something that you post on your profile instead of your business page. It has to do with the way Facebook changed the algorithm several years ago now, but back when business pages were brand new, Facebook treated them equally to a profile of someone you were friends with. So at that time, you would see everything that was posted by every business that you followed. And in the time since then, it's just gotten to be a much bigger universe with many more businesses on Facebook. All of us follow more businesses, and Facebook has basically like turned down the volume on business pages. So you don't really see most of the content from a lot of businesses that you follow. And, it's a problem as a coach that like the majority of your posts don't get into your followers' news feeds unless you're boosting them, putting a little bit of money behind them. So if you're brand new and you're not going to invest in boosting, you may want to post primarily on your profile, even when it is about, your fitness groups and nutrition stuff and, things related to coaching. What I would say about it is, if you're doing it in a way that's like, hey, like, first of all, if you're just, you're sharing your workouts, like you're sharing your life, it's not so much operating a business. Like that's something that anyone can do, whether they're a coach or not. Like plenty of people share about their workouts on social media, whether or not they're, selling anything. So it's not so like out of the ordinary for it to be, wouldn't necessarily get the attention of Facebook, just that type of post, and get you in trouble at all. Tons of people do it. So, and the other thing is it really, this business is meant to grow organically where people see what you're doing. They see that you're looking healthy, you're looking happy, you maybe you're losing weight or looking strong, and they want to know what you're doing. So really the model of a challenge group at the fundamental level is just, hey, I'm trying this program. I'm really loving it. Do you want to do it along with me? We can support each other. Like that's all it is. It doesn't have to be any more complicated than that. And that you can totally do on your profile. If you're kind of wanting to go big and wanting to, build a big business, here to stay and ready to invest in ads and that kind of thing, then definitely start a business page, start putting some content on there. There can be some overlap, and I'm actually going to make another video for you guys tomorrow with kind of like just the ABCs of posting on social media as a coach. So you can look forward to that. But for now, just know, you might post like the exact same post sometimes on your profile and your business page, but probably not. You'd probably want to make them a little different so Facebook doesn't see it as a duplicate post. You can do both, both profile and business page. It does get to be a lot. If you're focusing on posting in several places, it can start to feel a little bit overwhelming. So I want you to start small. Just start with one place that you're posting. You'll see that I mostly post on my business page. I don't really post very much on my profile because, it's partly that, I have a day job that's different, and it just feels weird to me to be posting all the time about my business on my profile. It's just not the way that I've done it, but, I probably need to start posting more about it on my profile because it would get more people to see it. And like every time I do post something on my profile, I get a really good response. So if you're looking at my profile, it's not maybe the best example right now. I'm going to try and do better, but most of my posts are over on my business page, Living Vibrantly. If you want to check out how I use that, I'm going to be explaining more tomorrow about that. But for now, I'm just going to walk you through how to set up a business page on Facebook so you can see just how simple and easy and fast it really is. So here we go. I am on Facebook and I'm going to show you how to set up a business page. From your newsfeed, your Facebook homepage, over in the left-hand sidebar, find where it says Create Page. And then I'll do one with my name and public figure because I don't have that yet. So you know, just for the sake of having something to show you, because I mainly use my Living Vibrantly page. I'm not creating something that I'm actually going to use, but I want to start from square one. Obviously not with the page that exists already. So here it gives you the option to create a page in a number of different categories. You can click this one that says artist, band, or public figure. And then, so I have mine in the coach category. Most coaches, like I said before, have it in the public figure category. You give a chance to put your name in there and then click Get Started. All right, from here, you would add a photo, profile picture. You want it to be of you. And, you know, it doesn't have to be a professional photo, but it should be an attractive photo. Just a photo that's you. Like if you're with several other people, nobody will know which one is you. So have it be of just you, good lighting, and a picture where you're smiling. It doesn't have to be a fitness related picture necessarily, but you know, just don't have it something that's like the opposite. You know what I mean? Like nothing with alcohol, nothing, and nothing that would be like political or possibly offensive to anyone. Just keep it like a nice, happy, smiling photo of you. Don't put a picture of a flower. Don't put a picture of your dog. Make it you. And this may sound obvious, but you just would be surprised at some of the stuff you see out there. All right, and then you put up a profile picture, and then your cover photo can be, it can be anything, obviously. Normally, I use this space. There's kind of a banner that I have that's either that's a biography of me that explains a little bit about my story and what I focus on in my coaching business. But if you are just starting out, I would recommend just putting an inspirational quote here because it's fast and you can figure it out later. So if you go to images.google.com, you can do a search and just do, let's just see what comes up. I say banner, inspirational quote banner, because you want something that is the right shape. And you get tons of results, and you can just scroll down and just find something that you really love. You know, find something that speaks to you. I like this one. All right, so when you find one that you like, did you see how I just clicked on it to make it bigger? Then you right click and choose Save Image As and decide where you want to save it. I'm going to put it somewhere. In case I want to use it for a challenge group. So you first save it to your hard drive and then you upload it to your new business page. Upload photo. Okay, you find the photo you just saved and you upload it. Then you can drag it up or down so the part that you want to show actually shows, and make sure you click save or it's not going to stay. And you know, the way that you add as a profile picture is similar to that. I'm not going to go through it. So, okay, the other steps here, I mean, this is really self-explanatory, but I'm walking you through it because I know it can be intimidating. So it's telling you, though, everything that you should do to get started. So I would upload a profile picture, create a username. Let's just see if it's available. Yes. All right. I got Elizabeth Goodrice on Facebook. Cool. Then add a short description. Don't get too hung up on this. So those of you who get going in this training and end up joining this team, you're going to get a little workshop that takes you through defining what you want to focus on in your business, defining your target market, and you can always edit this description to focus more on that. But you type it up, it only allows you, yeah, like 150 characters. It's not long. It's really, really short. I'll show you what I have for Living Vibrantly. Okay, so first of all, it doesn't really, your short description is not always that easy to find. So like I said, don't get too hung up on it. So this story is kind of the longer one. Okay, this is the short description that you were just seeing. So what I have for mine is health coach who understands eating disorders, anxiety, depression, infertility. Sharing fitness, nutrition, and wellness wisdom to survive and overcome. That's it. So, you know, it could be as simple as working on a healthier me one day at a time. Like, just put something here, but don't spend hours and hours on it. Like, the most important thing in this business is that you're able to make a decision and move forward, have clarity. Like, you can't get too bogged down in anything really in this business because, you know, it's something that's built in pockets of time, 1 hour a day. And so if you're spending an hour just coming up with your 155 characters, think how much else you could be doing with that time. So anyway, once you're done with all of these steps, that's it. That's your business page. And then you can go and, let me just see if this works. Yeah. So whatever you chose as your username, that's going to be the URL. So there we go. So I just copied that so I can then go and share it if I wanted to on my profile and just, you know, tell all my friends about my new page. And it pulls in a little picture of the page so you can then announce that you started your business. So you see how, like, how long is this video? It's less than 10 minutes long, and I've been talking a lot. So this is a really, really fast process. There's no reason for it to take you longer than 10 minutes, honestly. And then, like I said, I'm going to share another video tomorrow with you guys about like what to post where and what to post in general. So you can look forward to that. But that's really it. Let me know if you have any questions.